Hello everyone, this is Mr. S, and today we're going to make some paper aeroplanes like these. Now I've made it with white paper, but for the video I'm going to use this purple paper, so any paper will do. But first of all, you'll need a pair of scissors. It doesn't matter if you have small scissors or big scissors. A roll of tape, doesn't matter what type of tape. Some post-it notes for something that we're going to make a bit later, and a cardboard box. So let's start. Now, with any type of origami or paper folding, it is really important to be accurate. So the first thing that we're going to do is fold this edge so it meets this vertical edge. The horizontal edge meets the vertical edge. And try as far as possible to make the edges meet perfectly. And the reason for that is the more accurately you do this, the easier it will be. Now, what we're going to do now is make this corner meet this corner. So you end up with this little pentagon shape, irregular pentagon, looks a bit like a house. Unfold and you'll end up with a piece of paper with a cross-like crease. What we're first going to do is fold this piece of paper down and then make this corner come over to this corner. And when you've done that, inside here, I don't know if you can see that, but inside here you just make a crease. When you've done that, fold this piece down and now make this corner meet this corner. And inside the paper, just fold the crease down. And once you've done that, you can flatten everything. Now, the next part is this. We take this corner up to the little point of the roof and flatten, turn it round, take this corner up to the roof again, the peak of the roof again, and flatten. If you get this little lump, try as hard as you can to make it as flat as possible without bending the paper. Now we're going to do the next bit, and the next bit is to make this corner here meet the crease that divides this little square. So fold and press, turn it round, fold and press. Now, inside these triangles here is a little pocket. Put your finger in. Now your fingers are probably a little bit more delicate than mine. And then fold this and tuck it in as far as it will go. It doesn't matter how far it goes in, all it does is secure these little triangles down. Do the same with this one. Poke and fold, poke and fold. And when you've done that, you can turn it over and fold it in half so that the wings are going to be exactly the same size. Now what I'm going to do is take a pen and a ruler, and I'm going to, it's about 10.5 centimeters long, but I'm going to draw a line that's about 7.5. Then I'm going to go across, and this time I'm only going to go across 3.5. No, 3.5, and then I'm going to go up 2.5, and then across again to the end of the paper. Put the ruler to one side, put the felt tip pen back, and I waited until I heard the click so that I don't ruin my felt tip pens. And with your pair of scissors, cut carefully through both parts of the paper, and what this does is form your wings and your tail fin. This is the tail fin and these are the wings. So all you do now is fold down your wing so that it meets the cut, fold down your tail fin so it meets the cut, turn it over and fold on the other side. And what you have then is your plane. Fold the wings up, fold the tail fin up, and you've got a lovely little plane. Now what we're going to do next is use a cardboard box to make a target. Now the reason I've got a piece of tape is so that I can wrap the box. Now I've used any box, it doesn't matter what box you've got at home, and I'm going to wrap it all the way around so that, and tear it off. And one little trick that I use is I find it very difficult to find the end of the tape, so I fold it over at the end so that it's easy to open up the next side. What you've got there is a box. Then you take the post-it notes and you write a question. So I'm going to write the question, what is 6 times 5? Oh, I've nearly forgot my question mark. And I'm going to stick it, peel it off and stick it in my box. Then I wrote some questions out earlier. I'm going to put a few more in, and this is going to be my target. Now you can make a target out of anything really. It could look like a dartboard, it could look like a aeroplane hanger, whatever it is that you like, and I'm going to stick as many of these things in as possible. Now in my box I've made each of these so that it is a 3x3 grid. So the reason I've used an odd number is so that somebody has to be the winner. So now you can take your plane, whichever plane you choose. I'm going to use these ones so I can distinguish, and you throw your plane and it landed on, how many is 1 dozen? So how many is 1 dozen? 12. Then the next person takes their turn. Oh, and they missed, so they don't get a go. Have fun.